Hello, this is Renee from 22 Social, and this is Facebook group paid membership tip number 20. And today we're going to talk about your overall plan for your membership, specifically solving one problem. So this is the problem we're going to solve today. Sometimes if you feel you're going to launch a membership and you might not get too many members initially, people always say, so if I'm promising a community, but the first people who sign up, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people in it. It's not much of a community. And what if my first few members aren't very active or don't participate as much? Then there won't be as much value to them. So how do you solve that problem? If you know you're not going to get a few hundred people right away, then this is today's tip. So the tip is to do a private launch. And what the heck is a private launch, Renee? So here's what I mean. So you could set up your home membership just like you're going to offer it today, and with planning with any immediate or instant perks that you're going to offer or any ongoing perks that you may have. And I've had tips on how to do all that and how to select those already. But instead of launching it, why not launch it as part of a VIP program? Why not launch it as part of maybe a group program and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to give you XYZ, I'm going to give you group calls, and I'm going to give you this training, maybe I'm going to give you one-on-one session a month. Anyway, a VIP program of however you may want to design it, and say, hey, in addition to that, as an added perk, I'm going to throw in this membership where I'm going to do XYZ. So launch it only to that VIP group, not publicly to everybody, so it becomes a private launch, hence what I wrote on the screen. And here's why that may make sense for you. So if you're worried about the challenges I said earlier about maybe not having too many members initially and having it not be much of a community or not very engaged, well, this is how this solves it. If you only do it as a private launch to your VIP members, then they don't expect to have a lot of people there anyway. And if you implement what I talked about in the previous tip, which is asking your VIP members to interact in your membership, then what's going to happen is, number one, they're not going to expect a lot of people in the membership. They're going to start creating content and interacting in that membership or that Facebook group and creating a solid community, right? So what better people to create activity and to participate in the community than the ones that are really invested in working with you and in getting their problem solved or having that transformation than those VIP clients, right? So that participant is going to be really, really good and really golden because they really want it. They're not going to just sign up and not do anything because they're paying a little bit more money for that VIP program. So that's what I meant by that private launch, right? Launch it to those people first, get that activity going. If it's only 10, 15, 20 people in there, great, but it'll be really, really strong activity. And then when you're ready, then publicly launch it and say, hey, now I'm going to launch the membership by itself, and I'm only going to charge $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 a month for it, as opposed to what I charge for my VIP program. And now there'll be some life in it. So it'll be a much more value to the new member that comes in day one. And now there's activity there's things happening. You've had some content there for some time now, and it becomes a much, much better experience. So that's today's tip, is doing that private launch. So I'll see you on the next tip.